Come on, Henri. What kept you?
I was just talking to the coachman.
When do we eat?
But you ate all my food on the coach.
I'm sorry, but it's a long journey, and I get so hungry.
That you resort to stealing. I know.
Master, what if the man in the blue cape is here?
I expect he is on the road ahead of us, Henri, but we'll have a look around anyway. It says the Coach and Three, formerly known as the Dead Horse, a Jolly Eater Travellers Inn. Come on, let's go in. Come on, Henri. It's not often you're slow to get to a meal.
It's been so long since we last ate, Master, that I have almost forgotten what to do.
Henri, check out that priest, will you? I'll wait here by the bar.
Morning, Father.
Good day.
Did you see all the food on his table?
I'm glad I didn't have to pay his bill.
You seem to be happy avoiding spending money at all.
Good day, Father. I am Ensign Geoffroy. What is your name?
Father Ave.
Pardon me.
Father Ave.
What are you doing?
I don't know. The priest just told me to stand farther away.
That cheese net. Oh, never mind.
Excuse me, Father. I'm Ensign Geoffroy.
And I am Father Ave.
Well, you are now.
I haven't really got time to talk to you now, as I have to go to Rouen Cathedral soon. Too soon. In fact, I don't want to go at all. I'd rather stay here.
I was wondering if you could help me.
Perhaps, but not just now.
Father, I'd like you to have this.
I don't think so, my son. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Father, I think you should look at this.
What does this say?
It's about the cathedral at Rouen. It's closed for renovations, but will be open again soon.
I see. Well, in that case, I've no need to hurry there. I can stay and have a little more to eat. Thank you, my son. So, my son, what can I do for you?
Do you come here often, Father?
A fine line to use with a priest.
I visit this inn regularly, my son. I like to stay for a few days to sample the cuisine.
Good. Then perhaps you can help me. I'm looking for a man who may be involved in a murder.
My goodness. What did this rogue look like?
The man we are looking for wore a blue cape. He was seen leaving Rouen after the murder of a nobleman, and I'm sure that he came this way.
Yes, I remember a man dressed like that. A most disagreeable fellow.
Is he still here?
No, he just had one meal and left, I'm afraid.
I'm afraid of the meals here too.
What did he have to eat?
I'm not sure. They have so little choice here. But I think he had the lamb.
Master, do we have to talk about food? I feel quite unwell.
That's it. I remember now. Your man was riding east with a message for someone. He had the lamb stew, and it made him sick. I told him to find a doctor or a monastery. I couldn't recommend any near here. They've all run out of good food and wine. So he said he would look in Amiens.
Thank you, Father. You've been a great help. Landlord, what's on the menu?
Actually, we have no lamb left. He had the last of it.
I'm tired.
If you want a room, it will cost you 2 francs in advance.
Fine. Send my bill to Captain Plainforce in Rouen.
You soldiers, never any money.
You're telling me. Master, why are we up so early?
We have to make an early start if we're going to catch our man. Now come on! Well, I'm ready to go, Henri.
I hate it when he gets all active. It makes me feel quite exhausted.
Come on, Henri. We have a long ride ahead.
How exciting, Master.
Come on, Henri, we're leaving.
So, where are we going, Master?
Look here on the map, Henri. We're going to...
We're going to Saint Quentin?
Yes. These stables look familiar. Excuse me, Smith. Could I have a word?
Of course, monsieur.
When does the coach leave?
Any moment now.
Come on. Well, Henri, here we are, St. Quentin.
15 kilos mine weighed, and they only gave me second prize, 'cause it was a bit green.
Excuse me?
I don't have time to chat, mate. Bother somebody else.
Hold it right there, monsieur. This tavern is off limits, especially to musketeers.
We'll see about that. Go. Henri, go down to the river and recover this. Oh look! My prize-winning £5 honeydew melon has fallen into the river. Who can rescue it?
Easy, lads. I'll take care of this.
No problem, Sarge. I'll deal with it.
Step aside, I saw it first.
You? You can't even swim.
You are a thorough rogue, Master.
Thank you, Henri. It takes one to know one. Come on, Henri. It looks like our friends have changed their mind about letting us inside.
You'll be sorry you made us look like fools, monsieur.
I know. You were doing such a good job on your own. Come on, Henri. Let's get something to eat.
Sounds good to me.
Excuse me, may I speak with you?
Feel free. What can I do to help?
What is your name?
My name is Alexandre Dumas.
I am Geoffroy, an ensign in the Musketeers.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
What do you do, Monsieur Dumas?
Me? Well, I'm an artist of sorts. I hope to be a practicing bard.
If I were you, I'd keep practicing.
Perhaps you heard me playing just now.
Perhaps, Monsieur, your talents lie outside music.
Playing like that, his talents would be best outside the country.
You really think so?
What other talents do you have, Monsieur Dumas?
Well, I can dance a little. I'm learning to juggle. And I can turn my hand to poetry.
Could you sell me a poem? A young woman in Rouen has captured my heart, and I'd like to give her an expression of my regard.
Well, I do not believe that love can be bought, monsieur. I need inspiration, not money.
Well, it's been a pleasure chatting with you.
The same goes for me. I hope we meet again sometime. My love is like a wed poppy. No, wed wine. No, this is hopeless.
This hanky belongs to my loved one.
Ah, this is perfect. Her color, her smell, the imprint of her beautiful lips.
Steady on, she's mine.
This is just what I need. Now, Let me see. Here you are, and good luck.
Juliet, flower of the night, your ears are something I could bite. Your neck is slender, like a perfect swan. Your eyes are pearls I love to gaze upon. Your arms are as delicate as a gazelle's. Your legs, well, you have two of them as well. But 'tis your lips that I desire, that fill me with a trembling fire. That mouth, so like an open rose. I just wish you'd keep it closed.
Isn't there something useful you could be doing?
Well, I could manage to eat, if you think that would be useful.
Ah, innkeeper.
Yes, monsieur?
What can you offer me to eat, landlord?
Well, we don't have a lot on today, seeing as I didn't think we'd have many customers.
Can I get something to drink here?
Well, I only have a little brandy left.
Who's the officer at the table?
His name is Roland Deodorant. He's in charge of those ruffians outside.
What's going on here, landlord? Your tavern is deserted.
It's those soldiers outside. They won't let anyone in. You're the first customer I've had for hours.
I'll have the brandy.
Just wait till you try it.
Be careful, master.
Wow!
I told you.
Is there any more?
Just one last bottle. That officer has drunk the rest of my stock.
Please give the officer the last bottle of brandy with my compliments.
At once, monsieur. This is from the Musketeer.
Cheers.
Who is that sitting by the fire?
His name is Alexander Dumas. Says he's some kind of entertainer. Frankly, having heard him play the lyre, I think he'd make a great shepherd.
Would you like me to see if I can get the soldiers moved?
Could you? If they would just let some of my regulars in, I would be very grateful.
Thank you, innkeeper. That will be all.
Let me know if there's anything else you need, monsieur.
Excuse me, monsieur, might I have a word?
Yes, of course.
How was that brandy?
Excellent, thank you. Won't you join me?
Don't mind if I do. Look, could you do something for me in return?
Name it.
Could you speak to your men? Ask them to let the innkeeper's regulars in?
Consider it done.
Thanks. I see you have some cards.
Yes. They were confiscated from the lads outside. I was just checking them for marks. They use them to win fruit and veg from each other. Don't bother asking why.
Could I have a look at those cards?
Of course. Here. See the marks?
Oh, yes, very clever.
Take that one as a precaution.
Thank you. Well, it's been a pleasure chatting with you.
Any time, old chap.
Well, time we were getting on, Henri. Come on, Henri, we're leaving. If you'd be so kind, monsieur.
What? Oh, right. Sergeant, let these men through.
But, sir...
Don't argue. Do it.
Thank you, monsieur.
Don't mention it.
Thank you, monsieur. You have saved my business. Take this small gift in token of my gratitude. It's a bit old and dusty. I've had it lying around for a while.
Come on, Henri. Come on, Henri. We're going to church.
How exciting. Well worth delaying lunch for.
fine church, this, Henri.
Wonderful,
Wonderful,
wonderful.
wonderful. There doesn't seem to be anyone about. I wonder who it belongs to.
There's someone out there. Find out who it is at once.
Someone's coming! Hide! We can't both hide behind the same pillar, you idiot. If you lost a bit of weight, we wouldn't have this trouble.
I'll make him pay for that later.
Our business here is ended.
Yes, Eminence.
Only one matter remains to be... Wait. I can see something wobbling behind that pillar.
Come out, you dog, or I'll kill you where you stand.
No! Mercy, monsieur!
What have we here? A Protestant rebel, perhaps? What have you to say for yourself, you cur?
Who are you?
Mind your manners, oaf. Don't you know who you're talking to?
I think we had just established that, Sergeant. Very well. Seeing as you are so ignorant, monsieur, I shall introduce myself. I'm Louis, Cardinal of Guise, Bishop of Troyes, Bishop of Albi, Abbot of...
No wonder there's so much unemployment. You have all the decent jobs.
Very amusing. Now, monsieur, since you have the advantage, you'll be good enough to tell me your name?
Very well. I am Geoffroy Lebrun, an ensign in the company of Captain Plainforce, the bravest of His Majesty's Musketeers, based in Rouen.
How fascinating. Now tell me, what brings you so far from Rouen?
I'm looking for a murderer who may have travelled this way.
Really? How awful. Who was the victim?
A nobleman called De Purple.
De Purple? But I know him well. How terrible. What makes you think his murderer is here in Saint-Quentin?
Actually, we think he is in Amiens.
Then you must get there at once. The Protestants must not succeed in their plans.
What makes you think De Purple's killers were Protestants?
De Purple's castle guards the road from Le Havre, which, as you know, is held by the English dogs.
Is this going to be a long history lesson?
Will you be quiet, Henri?
The Protestants plot the downfall of the king, and the English are helping them. Soon my brother the Duke will lead the attack on Le Havre. But if the Protestants control De Purple's castle, they could block the attack and possibly even take Rouen. De Purple was a loyal Frenchman, a true Catholic. He was bringing me his will, naming the church as his heir in case of his death. I will do anything to get it back.
I see. What can I do to help?
If you find De Purple's killer, you may find the will. Bring it to me in Paris. You will serve France and be greatly rewarded.
The best news I've heard all day.
How do you feel about all this, monsieur?
I'd like to help.
Good. France will owe you a great debt.
Good day, Your Eminence. I don't trust that man. Wow, it's heavy. I expect this is a mistake. I can't expect to get away with stealing from a church.
The church has altogether too much wealth. It's time it was distributed to the poor.
Well, we've taken worse things. We might as well take this.
I knew you would alter your outlook eventually.
If you are going to keep making jokes like that, I'll leave you here. Come on, Henri. We're leaving.
Are we going to get some dinner now?
Well, wasn't that interesting?
Fascinating, Master. Definitely food for thought. And speaking of food,
There's a candle still in it.
Come on, let's go.
aren't we even going to stay for supper?
These stables look familiar. Come on, Henri, we're leaving.
You lead an exciting life.
I know. Travel, romance, adventure. I don't know how I cope with it all. So, where are we going, Master?
Look here on the map, Henri. We're going to...
We are going to Amiens.
Yes, Amiens.